Hello and welcome to another YouTube video here on this channel. I saw this app a couple of weeks ago and did a video on it, but this has now become my favorite note-taking app and my second brain app. So every note, everything I have to remember just goes into this app. And today I thought I would take a deep dive into the app and show you around how I am setting things up. So first of all, we have the home page, which you can customize, and I have done. So I have my week, I have my recent lists, as well as my to-do and the weekly upcoming reminders, because I have a few things coming up. So I put some reminders into this app as well as using my calendar, but I try to put everything inside of this app. And I have also been using it to track my daily to-dos, which I probably will stop doing, not because it doesn't work too well, but simply because I have a job where everything is inside of a project manager, and having a daily planner that can actually get tasks from a project manager and kind of consolidate my tasks are important. And therefore I am using another app to plan my days and plan my to-dos, but I am still in love with this app. So this is my homepage. This is the today page, and you can basically take daily notes and you can write something and then tag it, and it will come up in your tags. So I have a few tags here, and if I tag it with one of these, I can go into my tags and actually see all of my things. But I find myself using the search bar a lot to find different things. And I have been doing this long enough to be able to search for my notes in the right way and title my notes in the right way, so I will be able to do them later or find them later. The next thing I have here is my bookmarked lists. So everything that has to be easily accessible is inside of here. So I have my public diary here, which I haven't written anything on for the last couple of weeks because things have just been hectic, but you can actually publish your lists, and I will get back to that later. But I have my diary here. I have every YouTube script idea. I have my resources, which basically is just my notes and my ongoing projects as well. I have social media ideas inside of here, so I jot them down inside of here before I take them into ClickUp. And the only reason for me not using this app as my kind of social media calendar or a way to organize all of my social media posts is simply because I've gotten some sponsored posts lately and I need to be able to track who is sponsoring, what is the link, and everything. But I have my referral links inside of this as well, I think. Or maybe, yes, I do. And that's my referral links inside of there. There isn't too many as of right now. As I said, I have my projects here as well. Then you can see all of your lists. So the way I organize this app is both by using tags as well as using lists and sublists. So I listen to James Clear's podcast, What You Need to Do to Change Tomorrow, and it will be inside of here. So this is a note. And you can also have bullet points. I am actually listening to this book right now. So I have sublists, especially if the thing or the theme or the subject is getting long, I will probably make it a sublist. But I also have sort of just notes or bullet points as well if things are a bit smaller, if there isn't too much information. So here again, a book, Think Like a Monk by Jay Shetty. I recommend this book. I will leave a link to it down below. But everything is stored inside of sublists when there are several things in the subject, and that goes for all of my planning or social media ideas as well. So I have them as to-dos, but they do not show up in the to-do page simply because I've just toggled that off, as you can do, which is fantastic. So you can manage your projects inside of here as well. So I just go into here and I press show or it was like this, then I pressed it, and it doesn't show my to-dos in the to-do section. And every time I'm done with something, I will just finish it off, and you can see the completed inside of here. If I have any sort of ideas or things I want to jot down, I just press space and I indent things inside of it. So you can also indent inside of the app, which is great. So I would indent different things underneath my social media ideas if I had sort of an idea on how I was going to do or what I was going to say in a video. And I also have something for my random thoughts. So if I get a random thought, I also have a to read page where everything I want to read is inside of it. And now I will show you the published thing, because it isn't just a app to write things down, it also has sort of a social element to it. So you can publish your different lists and people can go in and look at them. So I have published 2 lists and I'm just testing it out to see how it works. I mostly use this app to keep control of my own life and to remember everything. And the best part about the app is just how easy it is to write things down. Both on the web, I can just write things down here and tag them, and on mobile because it works exactly the same way. And we can take a look at another thing. So I also have pictures inside of here. You can't actually embed files, but you can embed pictures, and I have done that. So we have my design ideas or designs I am done with is inside of here. And I also have any design idea or anything I kind of found online. So this was a LinkedIn post which resonated with me. So I just saved it because I know I'm going to use it in my clothing brand later. And as you can see, this is in a sub list because there is text and I will probably add more text and more pictures. So that's how I organize twos. And the cool thing about this app is that it is both very versatile and easy to use. So you can kind of organize things exactly the way you want, but it's still very easy to use. You just jump into the app, write things down, and you will never forget anything with this app. Another thing I like, and that's the last thing I'm going to show you, is the stats page as well as the leaderboards. So the stats page is just basically telling you how many days and how many things you have written down, the to-dos, the lists, how many you have. And it is just fun to have sort of a gamification to this because it also has a leaderboard as well. So you have all of your coins and referrals and prestige, and it is just a fun app overall to use. And this has become my main note-taking app, and I've been loving it ever since I started using it. It is just so easy to get started with, and I feel I have a lot more control over my life when I am using this app. I know when my coworkers are traveling because I wrote it down, because it was just so easy to write different things down. And I'm excited to see it continue to develop. I really want to use this app as my primary to-do list as well, but I need a way to consolidate all of my tasks, and hopefully that will be a thing you can do inside of Tooth later, but it's still early days. However, I recommend everyone just try out the app because it is so good. Again, thank you for watching. If you haven't done so already, please do subscribe, leave a comment down below, and I hope to see you again quite soon.